We're actually discussing about the xenophobic attacks in South Africa and places within the African continent, as the case were. But I feel it is expedient, imperative, and of paramount importance for me to state categorically and emphatically, without prejudice and with impunity, that the South African president has actually messed up, as a matter of fact. On a candid note, I would say a country that spent over $61 billion fighting during the apartheid regime of Nelson Mandela. When Nelson Mandela was in prison, who fought for them? It was the big brother policy we were using, which the Nigerian government has always been using in ab initio and even till now. Now, we are having our own crisis within our own political milieu or hemisphere, as the case were. But right now we are speaking of xenophobic attack in this realm, in this century. Don't you think it's an aberration? It is tantamount to natural justice and good conscience as far as I'm concerned.
Jesus.
Now I want to state, without prejudice, like I said before, I think the Nigerian government has to change our policies as it concerns South Africa and other African countries. We cannot be playing the big brother role, yet our people are dying in other African countries. I want to state that the Nigerian government has not fared well. Our policymakers have failed us. Buhari as our president has also failed us. I want to beg, one, that Shakarasquare should be released. Secondly, that Buhari should do the needful. Thirdly, and the most important, that all Africans needs to live freely wherever they decide to live in. And according to Mahatma Gandhi, he said the highest conscience is not the judiciary, but your own conscience. Please, let us do the needful. And let us make Africa great again. Nigeria has to stand. We are the giant of Africa. I will always remain the giant of Africa. As a man of high rhetorical and intellectual sophistication, one who has got into the apotheosis of intellect.
Jesus! I want to go home. I don't want to... I want to go home!
I still restate. I want to reiterate that Nigeria still remains the great lion, the giant of Africa. I rest my case.